Christmas.
Yes.
Till Christmas. So what we need to do is don't wait for legitimate organizations, because I don't know how much money they get.
That's right.
From Ford Foundation, which
Yes,
is
sir.
CIA.
Right. That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And so when you're depending on, and look, I ain't got no problem with that, because if we not participating in them, NAACP, all them, they telephones and lights would be cut off.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Right.
But here's what we do. We call for a boycott of Christmas and Thanksgiving, from Christmas to Thanksgiving. Nothing.
right.
Shut it down.
Yes, sir.
We're not going to do it.
Right.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What about the children?
Yeah.
The children?
Right.
Those children they blew up
That's right.
in the church?
4 little girls in
Two.
Birmingham. Right. They said in that clip that they locked up 26 children before they shot and killed Jimmy Lee, along with beating of his mother and grandmother, as you talked about. So the children understand the importance of fighting on the front line since they were
don't
there.
have to, look, children don't even understand the Christmas.
Yes, sir.
You know, tell me a big, old, chubby white boy
Right.
ain't scared to come in the ghetto after midnight.
Right. Yes, sir.
Come to the top of my roof and get through a chimney he too fat to get through.
Right.
And when he come out, he ain't got no soot on him.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Right.
So somewhere, I don't care how poor you are,
That's right.
Christmas is a field day.
Yes.
Good feeling day.
Right.
And so consequently, if we give them an ultimatum,
That's right.
if Congress
Yes.
do not come in and fix this, see, the Supreme Court didn't know that we had options
That's right.
and said, we'll leave this to Congress.
Right.
Congress can redo it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So if Congress don't come in and fix this by such and such a date,
That's right.
then we call it
Right.
to go through with this boycott. Well, let me tell you what would happen. You got turkey growers in Oregon, man. You got most of your trees come from Christmas, Maine, and Oregon.
That's right.
They don't see no Negroes, man.
Yes, sir.
But now all at once, something that happened to somebody
Right.
will wipe them out of business. See, the good thing about boycotting the turkey, you still got to feed the turkey.
That's right.
You know, see, when they prorate, well, I got to feed this bird until, and then we can start slaughtering them
Right.
on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Now you can't stop slaughtering. You got to feed them.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
And you could do that, and you got to keep them Christmas trees and trees we use for Christmas trees. You got the light. You know, the utilities by themselves would damn near come in, man.
That's
and,
right.
and whoop the Supreme Court with their sticks.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And look what you've done for me. I got this house. I'm trying to this and that. I got this company, and so all at once, you're not talking to redneck.
That's right.
You're talking to Sears and Roebuck, huh?
That's right. That's right.
You're talking to Toys R Us, huh?
Right. That's right.
Talking to Sykes Fifth Avenue.
Right.
Because you know how many white folks would join?
That's right. Yes, sir.
And there is a new group of, look, when I was growing up, the hottest two cars, most expensive cars in the world was the Bentley and the Rolls Royce.
That's right.
Now, this white youngster,
Yes.
rhythm and change, there are 7 cars in America
Right.
that sell from $1.5 million to $500 million.
Yes, sir.
And Rolls Royce is not in that group.
That's
so
right.
You got a different mindset. You got these young white folks that listen to rap music for so long and saw black folks on TV, the best they could see.
Right.
Bill Cosby, they used to call him Dad.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And so consequently, they hear us.
Right.
And they want to beat us.
That's right.
So that's why they hang out in places. Man, when I get back there, I'm telling my son, take you on 14th Street where nobody lived there one time with black folks, cops get again. They got these little seedy restaurants, man, but you can go downtown and find that same restaurant. They know that money. The white folks that go over there, they very seldom go to Georgetown.
That's right. Yes, sir.
So they sitting out there, man, they want their food in paper plates. man.
That's right. They want to be like us and be us. Yes,
They
sir.
want a wrap,
Right.
that you eat,
Right.
wrapped up in just, paper,
Yes, sir.
and they eat around the paper, man.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And so the hardest thing they got going, man, is plastic spoons and forks.
Right. Yes, sir.
That group.
Right. That group. That's
That
right.
group.
Right. So say if we kind of look at give them a deadline, August the 28th, the historic anniversary of the March on Washington. If we don't have this done by Congress, we call for, again, economic boycott from Thanksgiving to Christmas. You're talking about the last 6 to 8 weeks. And I remember Dr. King talked about black folk, our spending power, which would make us about the 8th or 9th largest country in the world based on our economic spending power. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, first, where they get that from is tax return.
Right. Yes, sir.
Last year, after tax, now we're not talking about the black folks don't pay tax. I ain't talking about no criminals.
Yes, sir.
So my mama,
Right.
she was like she's doing day work.
Right.
Talking about my cousin shining shoes.
Yes, sir.
I'm from, all kinds of stuff. They pay you cash that
Right.
day.
That's right.
They don't pay no. I'm talking about just the people who pay taxes. After taxes last year, we had $788 billion.
Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Right.
You think the New York Times would tell you that?
Nope.
You think government agents would tell you that?
No, sir.
No. If you take all the oil companies in the world,
Right.
last year after expenses, they only cleared $701 billion. Black folks in America
Yes.
made more money after taxes than the oil companies made around the world.
That's right.
Now, let me tell you why I'm telling you this. Because if we make that much money, how come we don't own? Because I still have a slave mentality.
That's right.
The
That's right.
people who own, they've been in the economy,
Right.
economics.
That's right.
You know how they decided they're going to bust black folk when they came through with the New Deal and gave that money to organizations and churches?
That's right.
You give white folks some big money, the first thing you do is go hire an accounting.
Right.
Now, look, your dad, if he was a preacher and he got the money and he's sitting there and they find fish on Friday, chicken on Sunday. Now, they're honest and God-fearing. They take that money, man, and take it into the community. They don't keep no records.
Right. That's
But
right.
when they come in and buff them
Right.
and prove that they did it,
That's right.
Jesse Jackson Jr., he got busted for what? Because his daddy was messing with Wall Street.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Now, let me tell you how it works. You got to ask yourself, and that just shows you how silly we are.
Right.
How can all these brilliant politicians,
Yes.
you don't find a whole lot of black politicians that haven't finished college?
That's right.
Adam Clayton Powell was one of the brilliant minds in the history of American politics.
That's
All the social legislation
Yes.
that stood around it, he wrote that.
That's right.
Okay? Now, I say that to say this. So how do they get mixed up knowing?
Right.
Knowing, how would you go in to be the county commissioner of Prince George County knowing not only did the big man, but his wife went to jail?
That's right. You're talking about Jack
How
Johnson
would you
and his
go
wife.
in and do? Well, here's how they do it, man.
Right.
Because they come from another culture.
Right.
They come in and they serenade me.
Yes. That's right.
These big white boys come in and they serenade me.
Right.
And they say, well, look here, we got our company folks, the top brass is going to meet in such and such a place, and, we'd like to fly you down and bring your family, and we can talk about how you fit into our company.
Right.
By the way, your daughter, how many children? How many's in college? Well, forget that. We'll take care of that.
Right.
And so all at once now,
That's right.
there, and they put stuff in your drink.
That's right.
Huh?
Yes,
they
sir.
put stuff in your drink, stuff in your food.
Right. Yeah.
And everything goes.
That's right.
Mm.
Yes.
Everything goes.
That's right.
You think they like you. You think all of this here, so all at once now, they bust you. We find out that, one of them was a government
agent. Undercover informant, agent.
Undercover, right.
Yes, sir. Right.
And so all at once, that's how it happens.
That's right.
Instead of us saying, wait, something wrong with this picture.
Yes.
This stuff didn't just start happening after they got. This stuff been happening since the 60s.
That's right.
They
That's
were
right.
putting black folks in jail.
That's right. They had an operation called Operation Frumention, which a lot of people don't talk about, which was targeting, of course, black elected officials for the most part, all around the country. And I think the Mitchell family were victims of that here in Maryland. And you talked about that, and others have talked about that. Operation Fremention, which meant like primitive man. But they were using that to target black elected officials coming out of the height of the civil rights of movement.
And we're not going to mention when they throw sex in there and little drugs.
Right. That's right. And, yes, sir. Right.
And so consequently, here's where we are. But the one thing you can't control is how I spend.
Right.
You do it through advertising. You know how to get me.
That's right.
To big stars and put them up there. And so, consequently, the threats, they can't even take Senator Farrakhan didn't help us so much in ways that we're not even aware of.
Right. That's
when he called for a million man, he named it a million man.
Right.
Now, the press didn't pick it up till 3 days before it was going to happen.
That's right.
But it went around the world, a million man march. He named it.
Right.
And I looked at the count from Naval Intelligence satellite.
Yes, sir.
He brought in 1.8 million black men.
Right.
Do you know how much that terrorized folks, man?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Do you know how much? So they know what they don't know.
That's right.
You see, well, they can pull. No. The Bluesmen pulled it off because they had ways of raising money.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And black folks will give to you when they like you.
Right. That's right. Yes, sir. And trust you.
They raised the money. You see, in order to bring folks, the union set the standard on moving bodies for a demonstration.
That's right. In the South.
Then they realized he didn't do it on the weekend, so he didn't even make it easy for black folks to come to the Million Man March and then go back and don't have to explain to white folks.
That's right.
You better not take that day off.
Yes, right.
Because he had it on a Tuesday in October when it's normally chilly.
That's right.
Children in school, and he pulled it off. So now they said, well, we can't trust them. Ignorant white folks, they don't care. They ain't going to change this. Right. But the president and CEO of General Motors and the whiskey house, you know much more whiskey white black folks drink on. It's the nutmeg. We put the nutmeg company out of business. All that nutmeg we put in eggnog.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Watch this. So now they say we can't take a chance.
Right.
They get that boy on the phone. You know what I'm talking about? Right. Roberts, Supreme Court.
Roberts, that's
and
right.
You really messed us up. So we canceling your trip for the holidays.
That's right.
And we know where your family lives. See, them white boys can talk like that.
That's how they talk. They went to when George Bush was in there. They went to not Bush's home. They went to what's his right? Carl Rove home. You know, they have no problem going to their homes.
Not at all.
Yes, sir.
And see, what was it? Time magazine, man, was doing a front page story. The reason I know, because somebody brought it to me.
Right.
And somebody picked up the phone and said, cancel this.
Right.
Okay, so I got on the radio and told it what happened is Carl Rove's daddy.
That's right.
Said to his mother, I'm going to leave and live with my gay lover.
Gay lover. That's right. Many of them were coming out. They call him. What's that? Oh, they call him Nightingale. They call him Nightingale Republicans. You know, under Lincoln they were calling him the log cabin gay Republicans. But now they call him Nightingale. Had Ken Melman, who was the head of the Republican Party, and they're the ones that kind of helped to push this, to the forefront. And of course, we shared and talked about in that book, Committee 300. John Coleman talked about that would be one of the issues and items they would push in the 21 manifestos of the Illuminati. So. Thoughts and comments, because I want to get into talk about some of those other court cases.
Let me just finish this. So Carl Rove, the article was in Time, ready to go, and they killed it.
That's right.
That his daddy moved to Palm Springs, California, with his lover, and a year later, called Rose's mother, put a